The Bold Type has been renewed for a 5th season, which is bittersweet news. But for Jane Sloa, Katie Stevens, Kat Edison, Aisha D, Sutton Brady-Hunter, Megan Faye, and the rest of the cast, it'll be the final chapter. We imagine you're certainly interested about what Season 5 of The Bold Type will involve, whether you've been following the trio for the past 4 years, or you've only recently found the world of Scarlet magazine, which was inspired by the one and only Cosmopolitan. Continue to catch up on the most recent information. In today's video, we're going to discuss everything about Season 5 of The Bold Type, along with everything we've seen so far. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of the new videos that we post. What is The Bold Type about? Seasons. Sarah Watson created The Bold Type, a comedy drama television series for Freeform that was produced by Universal Television. It's based on the life and work of Joanna Coles, the former editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan magazine and executive producer of the series. The series, which was shot in Toronto, Montreal, and New York City, follows 3 millennial women, played by Katie Stevens, Aisha D, and Megan Faye, who work at a fictional worldwide journal named Scarlet in New York City. While a special peek of the pilot episode aired on June 20th, 2017, the series officially began on Freeform on July 11th, 2017, with the debut season of 10 episodes. The sitcom premiered its 2nd and 3rd seasons in June 2018 and April 2019, respectively, after getting a 2-season extension. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the 4th season was shortened from 18 to 16 episodes and broadcast on January 23, 2020. The series was renewed for a 5th and final season in January 2021, which premiered on May 26, 2021. The final season concludes with a 6-episode order. It's available on a variety of networks and streaming platforms throughout the world, including Amazon Prime Video. To date, television critics from publications such as Vanity Fair, Vox, Variety, and The Atlantic have given the series good reviews for each season. Jane Sloa, Katie Stevens, Kat Edison, Aisha D, and Sutton Brady, Megan Faye are 3 millennial women living in New York City. The 3 best friends work at Scarlet, a fictional global women's magazine led by Jacqueline Carlisle, its editor-in-chief, Mallory Hardin. The young women negotiate their lives in the big metropolis, including their personal relationships and employment paths. Jane begins the series as a new writer for the magazine, attempting to discover her writing voice after working as an assistant. Sutton has a secret romantic relationship with Richard Hunter, Sam Page, a Scarlet board member and attorney for the magazine's publishing firm. She also realizes she's ready for a career change and accepts a position as a fashion assistant for the magazine under department head Oliver Grayson, Stephen Conrad Moore. Kat meets photographer Adina El Amin, Nicole Boucheri, while working as Scarlet's social media director, and begins to explore her sexuality and all the trials that come with it. Season 2 of The Bold Type follows Jane as she continues to find her journalistic voice in a new media-driven landscape, Kate and her struggle with racial and sexual identity, as well as the relationship with Adina, and Sutton in the aftermath of her decision to end a relationship with Richard because she realized it was preventing her from progressing in her career. Jane begins with a new relationship with a fellow writer named Ryan, Dan Jeanette, in the 3rd season, and she collaborates with Jacqueline on a story about a major photographer abusing models. Kat makes a career change and decides to run for city council with the help of her campaign manager Tia Alexis Floyd, with whom also she develops a romantic relationship with. Kat is surprised by Adina's return during her campaign, and she wonders if their previous relationship is still unfinished. Sutton explores pursuing a career as a fashion designer while navigating her rekindled and increasingly public relationship with Richard. When will Season 5 be released? The season will air on Freedom in the United States on May 29, 2021, but there's no word on when or if it will also air on Netflix. Given that the streaming service purchased worldwide rights to the first 4 seasons of the show in March 2021, it's plausible that Season 5 may arrive later this year, though nothing's been confirmed. Following a rocky finale to Season 4, the program was renewed for a 5th and final season in January. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, filming was halted on the show, as it was with many others, forcing the writers to reconsider their ending and cancel 2 entire episodes. The cast revealed the news as they gathered for the first table read of Season 5 over Zoom, of course. The good news is that the production for Season 5 was able to go ahead with updated COVID-19 protocols in place, but the bad news is that it will result in a shorter run. While prior seasons have typically lasted 10 episodes, Season 5 will only last 6. Cast of The Bold Type Season 5. Given that the same trio has faced every challenge for the past 4 seasons, it's safe to assume that Aisha D, who plays outspoken Kat Edison, Katie Stevens, who portrays .com writer Jane Sloa, and Megan Faye, who dazzles as the trendy Sutton Brady, will return to our screens. In terms of the supporting cast, it has already been reported that Nicole Boucheri will reprise his role as Kat's previous sweetheart, Adina El Amin, in the 5th season. The principal cast already turned to Instagram to announce the news that the program would be aired for the final time. Finally, I've been keeping this secret record for so long. We're so happy to be coming back, Stevens wrote in an Instagram post. It's bittersweet because I'm so sad for this chapter to end, but so grateful that we'll get to wrap up these stories not only for us, but for all the fans. 6 episodes is short, but I know we'll make it worthwhile. This show has changed my life, and I could not feel more blessed to have gone on this journey with all of you. We love you all. Let's do this. Dee, on the other hand, kept it short and sweet with her news. She tweeted a trailer from the new season, which featured the Bernie Sanders meme. Season 5, let's go girls. Hashtag the bold type. What happened in The Bold Type Season 4? The 3 BFFs were pushed to their limits both personally and professionally in the last episode of the magazine drama. Sutton's Megan Faye marriage is on the rocks, and she's had an affair with her married high school boyfriend while pursuing a story that Jacqueline, Melora Hardin, pushed back against. Jane Katie Stevens was testing a line of connection with one of her colleagues. Kat's Aisha D contentious finale saw the social media manager fired for exposing the firm president's support of gay conversion therapy, and the social media manager established a relationship with the conservative daughter, Eva, played by Alex Payton Peasley. Deeg took to Instagram just days before the finale to criticize the show's lack of support for BIPOC cast members and storylines, particularly the one that ended with Kat dating a white conservative woman. The decision to have Kat enter into a relationship with a privileged conservative woman felt confusing and out of character, she wrote at the time. Despite my personal feelings about the choice, I tried my best to tell the story with honesty, even though the Kat I know and love would never make these choices. It was heartbreaking to watch Kat's story turn into a redemption story for someone else, someone who is complicit in the oppression of so many, someone whose politics are actively harmful to their communities. The network responded to Dee's criticisms. We applaud Aisha for raising her hand and starting conversations around these important issues, the statement read. We look forward to continuing that dialogue and enacting positive change. Our goal on The Bold Type is and has always been to tell entertaining, authentic stories that are representative of the world that Kat, Jane, and Sutton live in. We can only do that if we listen. Kat's ex-girlfriend, Adina, played by Nicole Busheri, will return for season 5, which will please fans of the show. The last season of The Bold Type will premiere on Stan on May 27, 2021. What is season 5 about? Jane, Kat, and Sutton all found themselves in precarious situations at the close of season 4. While Jane struggled with romantic impulses for a Scarlet co-worker, Kat lost her job but found love when she exposed the firm's president backing for LGBT plus conversion therapy and fell for his conservative Christian daughter at the same time. Sutton and Richards, newlyweds, called it quits, and she reconnected with her married high school sweetheart. Wendy Strager-Hauser, the showrunner and executive producer, revealed her ideas for season 5 to TV Line last year, and we're hoping she sticks to them for the sake of Sutton and Richard. She expressed her dissatisfaction with their abrupt breakup by saying they haven't yet encountered any major barriers. I'm hoping they'll learn to know themselves better, but we'll definitely wait and see. I don't believe the door will remain shut indefinitely. However, we'll all talk about in season 5. Jane's arc was cut short as a result of the 2 cancelled episodes, and she noted, but fans can expect to see more of her romance with co-worker Scott Coleman, played by Matt Vero, in the show. Kat's new romance may be short-lived, since it was revealed during the table read that Nicole Busheri, who plays her ex-girlfriend Adina Alameen, will be back this season. And there you have it, everything we know about The Bold Type Season 5 and everything we have seen so far from the dynamic trio. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.